Hey, what's up you guys? So welcome to the channel. So in this video I would like to go through some of the basic stuff on this Thinkorswim platform and set it up for if you are new and you're just getting started using this platform. So before we log into Thinkorswim, so here's something I would like to point out. Let's take a look at this tab right here, this toolbar. Before we log in, let's press on it. It will bring up this page where you will see language, color scheme, font size, memory usage, and proxy. Leave the proxy blank, and also looks like you can only select English, so I have this selected, and also you can size whatever this theme you would like to have it on, color scheme. Also font size, say you're not okay having say small or large, you can adjust it however you want. So I have medium selected here, and memory usage, depending what computer you have, you can adjust this thing as well. Let's press save, and now when you're logging in, make sure that you're logging in with live trading, but for this example I'm gonna go with paper trading, and I'm gonna enter my username really quick, just a second. Log in. And for the first time when you log in, you're gonna land on this page, home screen page right here, and you're gonna see these gadgets on the left hand side: account, live news, trader, TV, watch list, quick chart, and also on the right hand side, this is your workspace. You're gonna have this monitor, trade, analyze, scan, tool, market watch, charts, tools, education, and help. But first, let's go take a look at this left hand side where we have all these gadgets and edit this. So I would like to go ahead, clean it up first, delete all these gadgets that I do not want to see, and only account information will be there that you cannot delete. You will have your account balance, buying power, and everything shown there. So now what I would like to add here, usually I do have only my watch list here and some trade flash tool that I keep an eye on, and here's where we can edit right here at the bottom left corner. We're gonna add we're gonna press on this right here, and it's gonna bring up all the gadgets that we can select to add here on this left side. So account information, calculator, dashboard, level 2, lines, live audio, live news. You can add anything that you desire. So I'm gonna go to watch list, and I would like to edit this watch list. So I want to enter as many stocks as I would like here to watch, and I would like to also modify this thing. Okay, so say I would like to have symbol, price, net change, bid and ask. So I want to add some additional stuff here. Say I would go to this very tiny tool tab again next to the ask, and modify this watch list. So press on it, customize. You will see this page where you can see, okay, in order we have the symbol, last. I don't want to see the net change, I'm gonna remove it. I don't want to see bid and ask, I'm gonna remove these. And I would like to add percentage change. I would like to add outstanding shares. So I type shares and I just drag it down to these to the right hand side. And I also want to see volume, daily volume. I want to drag volume, and I also want to see whether if a stock is hard to borrow or easy to borrow. I want to know that as well. I want to drag it down, and also I want to know average true range. So I want to drag down ATR here, and I will press OK. Now I have all this information that I need about the stock. So last price, percentage change. Let me adjust it a bit. Volume, whether it's easy to borrow or hard to borrow. Yeah, this is what I look at on my watch list, and it's pretty long. And I also keep an eye on Trade Flash tool. Let's take a look. Since it's a simulated trading, I'm not sure if I cannot find this feature, but anyways, so if it's real account, if it's real time, you will be able to see that tool. But anyways, you can add live news. Say if you want to keep an eye on news, you would be seeing the news here. Let's put live news here and move on to the right hand side. So now since I have all these stocks that I'm watching with their price and their percentage change and their outstanding shares and daily traded volume, whether they're hard to borrow, easy to borrow, and average to range, it's basically how much stock, what's the range of a stock for a day. Say Apple, it can move up or down $12, Amazon 93, Google $34, Facebook $8.55. I want to know this range, so that's why I pulled this data. And I also want to know easy to borrow or hard to borrow in case if I want to short a stock. Okay, so now let's move on to the right hand side where we have this monitor page where we will have activity and positions, account statement, forex report, strategy roller. So activity and position, that's where you will see on the working orders, whether if you have submitted order to buy or sell and it has not been executed yet, you will see it here. If it got executed, if it's filled, you will see on the fields tab, and if you cancel it, you will see it here on the cancels tab. So, and then rolling strategies. Okay, so now move on to the trade section where we have where we can enter under all products. Say we want to enter Apple. It will bring up this page where we will see Apple's last price, net change for the day, bid and ask, size, volume, opening price, high of the day, low of the day. Okay, and we also can press on this arrow right here. It will bring down a little bit more information. Yield, if the company pays a dividend, PE ratio, dividend, quarterly they pay 82 cents. Okay, ex-dividend date, you can see if it's scheduled in the future or if they have recently paid. You can see the date, 52-week high, 52-week low, and outstanding shares. Okay, so and then we're gonna see this option chain tab, or if you are interested in trading options, where you can see where you can take a look at the options strike prices. So you can modify this tab as well for strikes. Say you want to see more than 4 strikes, you can enter 30, and it's going to bring up more strike prices for Apple stock. Bid and ask, net change, last. You can modify this as well by going to this layout and pressing on it and customizing this side as well. Say I would like to see I don't want to see last change or net change. Say I want to see volume. I can drag down volume to here. I want to see open interest, and I want to see percentage change. Percentage change. And maybe I want to see delta. Okay, and I will press OK. Now I will see a little bit more than I used to with the regular setup. So here is the volume, how many volume, what's the volume, was on call side, put side for this expiration date, and delta, bid and ask, percentage change for the day, how the option moved for the day. Since Apple didn't move for the day, pretty much options decayed both on the left, on the put side and the call side. So but this is about it for this side. Okay, also you can see down below today's option statistics. You can see the amount of total options purchased to the call side, to the put side, and how many were traded at the bid, how many were traded at the ask. So all this data, and let's move on to Analyze tab, where I spend a lot of time under fundamentals section. But we also have simulated trades here, risk profile, probability analysis, economic data, think back. You can go back on the fundamentals, say I want to take a look what's going on with Apple. I don't know what is Apple, so I want to enter the ticker symbol. It will bring up some basic information about the company. As you guys can see, I will see the chart right here, how price moved, some analyst ratings here, company profile, and also I will see some fundamentals of the company, whether it's annual or quarterly. You can adjust it here, and you guys can see for 2015, 16, 17, 18 some fundamentals of this company. And I also very often come to take a look at the market capitalization here and outstanding shares here as well. Even though I have it here, I keep an eye on market capitalization. So this is under Analyze tab, and then there's also Scanning tab, where you guys can scan for stocks or options. And then we have Market Watch, where I spend most of my time. So let's take a look at quotes, alerts, if you have set it up, alerts, visualize, financial rates, financing rates, and calendar for earnings, dividends, splits, conference call. All these features you can look it up by the calendar. But I spend a lot of time under features tab, where I want to see the heat map, what's going on, say with Dow Jones. It will bring me all the 30 stocks that are on Dow Jones, and whichever sectors, however they performed throughout the day. And say NASDAQ, what are the stocks, and if it's red, the bigger the bigger the space it's taking, the bigger market cap. It's basically organized by the market capitalization. So NetEase has market capitalization of 1.5 trillion. So Microsoft 1.5 trillion, Apple 1.9 trillion, let's say AMAT, smaller company, 62 billion, Tesla 300 billion. So you get the point. And Russell 2000 and S&P 500. And you also can take a look at your personal watch list. This is our watch list. Say if I add something here, say I want to add Tesla here. Go back and come back here. I will see pretty much my watch list, how they are performing here on the heat map. So on my watch list, I have Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook, AMD, Qualcomm, and Tesla. And here are they: Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Google, Tesla, AMD, and Qualcomm. So for the day, looks like from my watch list, only 2 stocks that were green for the day, positive for the day, were Qualcomm and Tesla. Okay, so another tool I keep an eye. Basically, this is where everybody would have set up. That's what you would have set up on this section of your chart. I mean on this side of this platform, charts. So charts, you can have flexible grid, product depth, but you can come to charts and you can adjust this charts however you want. You can add some studies to it. You can adjust the time frame, whether you want to look at the 5-minute 5-day chart, something like that, or if you want to look at the 1-year chart. You can adjust this time frame as well. You can also have save this style, whatever you create. So we are going to do that right now. So we're going to go, also you can draw here. You can add studies such as RSI, moving averages, and many other studies that you might be interested in, and patterns of course as well. So let's go to chart settings and let's take a look at the general settings. So I'm not going to change anything here, but if you guys, when you open up your platform and you have overlap volume, something like that, on your chart, you can just uncheck this bar if you want to see this volume bar separate at the bottom and not overlapping to the chart. So that's something you can do on this side. Price axis will not change. I personally will not change anything here. Time, expansion bars. So say I don't want to see this chart very close to the edge near this price. I can move this expansion area. So I can say, okay, move it 10 bars to the left, just like that. So this I can see this last bar of the chart not too close to the edge of the chart. So this is something I would change on time axis. And favorite time frames, of course, you can adjust it however you want. You can edit it. And appearance. Under appearance tab, we can change the style of the chart, whether you want to watch bars or candlestick, or you just want to watch the lines. For this example, we're going to go to candlestick and we're going to paint, say, yeah, we're going to keep the colors as they are right now. Only thing I would do is fill it up. I want to see red or green candles. And also you guys can change the background of this chart as well. You could go here and select white if you want it to be white. I personally prefer it to be black, and I also want to see these volume bars below right here. I want these guys to be matching the colors on the chart. So I will say color as symbol, okay? And I will apply this, and then I'll go to equities, nothing. I'm not going to change anything here. Options, futures, forex, I'm not going to change here anything as well. But one more thing is, if you guys are trading on a chart and you want to see your trades on a chart, you can enable show my trades and apply, and it will show on the chart your trades. Okay, so now I'm gonna switch it to 5 minutes, and also when you hold your left side of your mouse, okay, left bottom, and drag it down like that and let it go, it will zoom out. But also you have this zoom in and zoom out bottoms right here at the bottom of the chart. Okay, so now once we have this set up right here with this style set up here, we can go to the style tab right here on the top, and we can save it. Okay, so we're gonna go save this style as a, okay, new style, save it. And now I want to see, instead of one chart on this page, say four charts. I want to see 4 stocks. I want to keep an eye on, say, Apple. I want to keep an eye on Amazon. I can enter Amazon. Qualcomm. And let's enter here Tesla. Okay, so now what I can do is go to style style tab and load the last style that I created. New style, there it is. And I also can drag up and down this volume bar tab if I wanted to see. If I want it to be lower, I can make it lower. I can match it with left side chart like that. Zoom it out like that. And also here as well, let's go to the style, new style. And if I want to see times in sales, it would be right here. And also the level 2, I forgot to mention about this. You will see your level 2 here under L2 tab right here on the left vertical side of your chart. So, and also you can read news about the particular stock right here under N tab. Okay, so now let's load the style here as well, new style. So now we have this layout that we like, and we wanna see this every single time we log in. We can save this as well. We can save this grid as by going here, pressing right here on the top right corner. We can save it as a save this grid, name it for charts. Okay, we can save it in case if we say we switch to one chart and then we want to go back to 4 chart and we want to look at those that layout that we had before. We can go back to 4 charts and press OK, and then it would bring it back up. Okay, so now another thing that I would like to point out is right here on this section, we can press here and we can detach these 4 charts, and it's moving. Since I have 2 screens, it's moving automatically to my other screen, but you will have this new page that you can move out to your other screen and keep doing it the same way. For as many monitors you have, you can detach as many times as you want and have even 10 screens and watch as many charts as you wish. Say you want to watch 12 charts here and then you want to move it to your other screen, you can do so. Okay, and now let's go. Pretty much this is about it. It's getting too long. Let's go to trade tab and say we want to buy a stock, right? The most important thing. So we could go press on the ask right here at the bottom of this trade section. We can go press on the ask. It will show this buy symbol popping up right there, and it will bring this page where we can adjust the price. If we are not happy with the price, we can go put limit order. We can adjust the amount of shares we would like to buy. Say we want to buy only 10 shares of Apple at, say we want to pay $450. Okay, and it's good until day, or we can say good until cancel, good until extended hours, and we can confirm and send this order. And one more time, you can confirm, you will confirm it right here, and then you will send it and it will be out there. Let's go to the chart of Apple. It will be out there showing you that you have 10 shares of Apple, limit order. Whenever Apple drops to this $450, 450 bucks, you will get executed. Okay, and then you will also see it, and under monitor tab you will see it under working orders. If you want to cancel it, you can right click and cancel it here, or you can go to your charts and you can just click this X right here in the on the chart as well, and it will cancel your order automatically right here. Okay, but say instead of, let's go back, instead of pressing on the ask, but if you go to bid, you might end up short selling a stock. Okay, if you press sell and you don't own any shares, you might end up shorting the stock with however many shares you want here, since it's easy to borrow. So just make sure that you switch it here to buy if you're deciding to buy but not sell, okay? Not short sell, okay? So this is pretty much it for this basic tutorial of Thinkorswim. Also, okay, so let's take a look at the educational tab before we leave. So this is where you can spend most of your time learning, analyzing. There's a lot of useful stuff about stocks, options. They have videos pretty much for every single thing that you are looking for, okay? You can come to Learning Center and say you want to know something about RSI, okay? You would type RSI and it would bring you their educational content about RSI. Maybe let's do it here. Sorry about that. Maybe they have a video about RSI here.
The Relative Strength Index, or
So
RSI, is an awesome...
This is where you can spend a lot of time learning a lot of features. This is very powerful tool, and there are a lot of stuff to go through, but this is just most basic Thinkorswim tutorial setup video, and I hope you guys like it. And please don't forget to subscribe to the channel also, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.